Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Today's video is going to be my November favourites. So we're about to go into December when this goes up and I just feel like this month has flown by. This month has not been a great month for me, but it's the start of something new. We're nearly in 2018, so we can start a new fresh year and basically have a better year than we did this year. So I thought I would come and show you a bunch of things that I've absolutely been loving this month through everything that I've been through, and I thought that maybe you'd want to see some of those things. So most of the products are beauty products. I've got, I think I've got one candle in here, but I think the rest of them are makeup. But I just thought I'd show you anyway because I thought you'd really enjoy seeing what I've been loving. So the first thing I've been loving is a blush palette. I've shown this before, I've spoken about this before, but this is the Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in Hot Spice. And it is 8 different shades of blush, so annoyingly I broke the mirror off a while ago, but I love it because it's such a great big mirror. But you get 8 different shades, and I've really been loving this because I never really collected blushes that much because I never really used blushes, and now I've started to really get into them. So you get 8 different colours. You've got sort of like the browns, the lighter pinks, the orange, and then you've got 2 kind of marble effect ones. So you've got like a pink, purple, orange one and more of a highlighter shade. So if I just show it up closer, I really love this palette. And all I do is I swirl my brush in one. I kind of try and change them up. This one has been my favourite one, the pinker one. But I swirl it in and then I just put it on my cheekbones just for kind of a flush. And I feel like when I'm very pale, I don't really reach for blushes that much, but when I'm tanned, it just gives you that rosier colour. So I've really been loving this. Revolution makeup is really super inexpensive, and the product's actually really nice. So I'm going to pick up another blush palette, I think, in the next few months. But this is one that I've been reaching for most days in November. The next thing I've been loving is a foundation, and this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation with SPF 15, and mine is in Kohl Ivory. I bought this because I saw some gurus raving about it, and it's kind of been on the market, on the product market for absolute ages, and it's something that I wanted to try. I really like this foundation. It's more light coverage, it's more of a watery consistency, but if you just kind of want to have a light base and you don't want to cake it on as much and you just want something that looks more natural, I definitely would try out Bobbi Brown. It's a little bit more expensive. It's the first Bobbi Brown like cosmetic that I've got. I've got a little Bobbi Brown blending brush which I use to blend my contour, and it was always my favourite blending brush ever. But this is the Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation. At the moment it's a little bit too pale for me because I am tan, but this has definitely been something I've been reaching for, and you can always mix. You can do what I do and mix my cooler foundations with a warmer, darker shade just to get the right colour when you have got a fake tan or you've got a natural tan. But this is definitely something that I've been reaching for. I probably won't repurchase it just because I want to try new foundations, but it is something that I've reached for most days in November. Speaking of tanning, this is my favourite tanning product. This is the St. Moritz Tanning Mousse in medium. This is something that I've been using for absolute years. So I used to use the Saint Tropez and it was £30 a bottle, and I absolutely love the finish, but I'd go through it so quickly it'd take me like a month to get through the bottle, and £30 was really expensive. So I branched out and tried this. This is so much cheaper. I think it's about £7 or £8, I might be wrong. And it does exactly the same job. It does the same colour payoff, it doesn't streak, it doesn't wash off as quickly, it just is something beautiful. And so I put this on at night time, sleep with it on, wash it off in the next morning. I do this once a week. I am thinking about going into the darker one because I was talking to my friend Ashley yesterday, and the problem is I tan and then the tan sticks to my face, it sticks to my arms, it sticks to my body, but it doesn't stick to my legs. I did a bit of research and it says that it's because the skin on your legs is thinner. I'm not quite sure how true that is, but I'm going to step up and try the dark one on my legs and just see if that takes better. But I definitely recommend this if you're looking for a affordable overnight tanning mousse. For eyeliner, this has been my favourite. This is the No. 7 Stay Perfect Amazing Eyes pencil, and this is in deep green, so it's in the colour of the lid, which is not showing up that well. And if you have a look, it's just a really soft pencil. I'll do a bit of a swatch so you can see. It's a really beautiful green shade. It's a great festive colour for this time of the year. I lent it to my best friend's mum and she absolutely loved it as well. So it's something that I'm going to be reaching for more and more as we come into the party season, and it's just something nice if you want to do a really basic, you know, flawless base, and then you just maybe want to wear some mascara, pop a bit of this on just for a pop of colour, just for something a bit different and a bit more interesting. You know, it's a pop of colour more. Maybe you can put it on your top lashes, smudge it out to kind of give more of an eyeshadow effect. Haven't tried that yet, but I will let you know what I think when I try different looks, and I'll probably Instagram or Snapchat different looks of this. And this was about £7, but it is number 7, and the pencil is really, really creamy and it's a lovely consistency. The candle that I was talking about is the Violet and Grey Natural Candle and Rhubarb and Ginger. I bought this in like I think it was like a one-off boutique in a town near me, and it's 100% natural plant wax, so it's not synthetic at all. It smells like those rhubarb and custard sweets, which is amazing. And although it is a bit more summery, it's just something nice and fresh to burn. It burns really well. It doesn't burn black soot, which is nice, and it does really make your room and your house smell. You can definitely smell it afterwards, so it's got a good payoff too. And I can't remember how expensive this was, and I don't know if it'll be online, but definitely Rhubarb is definitely a good scent to get in a candle. Nail polish, I've been loving the Avon Nail Wear Pro, and this is in Cherry Jubilee. So I've been just loving red nail varnishes. This shows up a little bit brown on camera, but it's just a really, really deep red, which is what I've got on my nails at the moment. They are a bit chipped, so please excuse. But red is, again, a really nice festive colour. Mix the red and the green for a Christmassy look. And I just don't feel right when I haven't got my nails painted. So if I'm not going and getting my nails done by a salon or getting them gel, I'll definitely just reach for this for a top up. Perfume, I've spoken about this before, I'll speak about it again. This is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb Bloom perfume. I absolutely love this. It's a really, really sort of clean floral scent. And I'm not very good at describing scents, as I've said before, but I'll link it down below so you can have a look at the top notes, and I'll put maybe the top notes and the base notes down here. But this is something I've been reaching for. I always get complimented on it when I wear it. So it's just one that, you know, when I want to feel a little bit more done up and I don't just want some deodorant or I don't just want a body spray on, I'll reach for Viktor and Rolf. For concealer, I've been loving this month the Estée Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Flawless Wear Concealer, and this is in light cool. So this is 1C. Again, this is a bit more expensive. This is, I think it's about £22, but it's one of my favourites. It's one of the best for under eye highlight. So I just pop this on under my eyes, down my nose, forehead, chin, above my lip, and it just gives that good highlight for those areas. And I use a different concealer just to do blemishes and dark circles, but this is something really nice for highlighting those darker areas. The double wear range is something I really, really like. I feel like it stays on all day, it stays in place, it doesn't crease, and I definitely think it's worth paying a little bit extra for something that works that well. For mascara, this is the Maybelline False Push-Up Angel Mascara, and I've spoken about this before. I wear false lashes most days, so everybody who knows me knows that, but to put a bit of mascara on underneath obviously is important. And if I'm not wearing false eyelashes because I'm just hanging around the house, I'm doing errands, and I just don't feel like I can be bothered to glue them on and stick them in place, this is the mascara I go to. I really, really like the brush on this mascara. It's a bit different, it's not all the way around, but it really does pick the lashes up and sort of curl them up underwards. I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes at all, but I feel like this would also work on bottom lashes. This again is really, really affordable. It's Maybelline, and I think they still sell it. I think it's not been discontinued yet, but definitely go and try this out if you just want something that makes your eyes like pop. On to the final two products. My favourite brush this month has been the Dora Face Buffer. I've spoken about this before. It looks like this. It's like a dense It's a dense domed brush. It's dirty because I have just put on my foundation, so don't blame me for that, and I wasn't going to just wash it for this video because I just thought that was a bit silly. But this is something I picked up, I think, from Superdrug, and Dora was not something I'd heard of before, but oh my gosh, I absolutely love this brush. So I just put the foundation on the back of my hand, dab it in, and then just do it in circular motions around the face, and it's a perfect size that it gets into all those nooks and crannies. And I also use it to blend out my concealer, and it just doesn't hold lots of product in the bristles, and it doesn't streak the product across your face. It just blends it evenly and it looks really lovely. And the final product is a lipstick. This is the Gerad Cosmetics lipstick in Buttercup. So it's just this pinky nude like this. It's just a good everyday colour, something I've been reaching for, so it doesn't look too done up. You don't look too done up, it doesn't give you concealer lips, it just kind of finishes the look without giving you too much, because I feel like some days wearing like a bright red or a bright pink is not appropriate all the time if you're running errands, or if you're just going out for coffee. You don't want to be reapplying like bright red Ruby Woo lipstick all the time, so a nice nude lipstick is something great to keep in your bag, and this actually mostly lives in my handbag, so I reach for it every day. That was everything I've been loving this month. I know it's kind of got a few repeats in it, but I'd rather repeat it than kind of make it up. I don't want to show you products that I've not been using, and I don't want to make videos that are like 2 minutes long because there's only 2 things in it. So if I've been loving it, I'll show you. I would try not to repeat products each month. If it is something that I have loved consistently every month, I might give it a quick mention. But if you want any deeper reviews into any of these, then let me know. But I will be probably having hopefully new ones by the end of December, so I am going to try and do a monthly favourites every month for next year. I'm going to try and not miss any, and I'm going to try and not miss any uploads either, so that way you're going to get 52 videos next year, which I'm really excited about. My subscriber count is at the moment so good. I'm so pleased that I've got 63 subscribers, I think I have, 63 or 64. That's masses for me. I never thought I'd get to 60, so I'm so thankful for all of that. Obviously, as you know, and I say all the time, all of my social medias are linked down below in the description box. I upload every Thursday at 6 PM, so come and check that out. And leave me a comment if you like this video, if you've got any suggestions or any questions. Give it a thumbs up if you like this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you have, then push the bell button because you get notified every time I upload. And send me a tweet, send me a Snapchat, leave me a comment on Instagram, just reach out and have some interaction with me because I really love it when that happens. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next week.